My name is Christina, and usually I do the Gussets and Go Days podcast, but I thought for a little change I would jump on and do some different videos, some kind of vloggy type videos, just because it's been quite a while and podcasts need a little bit of kind of prep and more time set aside to do them. So the idea, I thought it would be nice now that the UK is in lockdown again, the second time. I've really enjoyed watching a few people who vlogged during the last lockdown, so I thought I would contribute something and show just crafty bits and pieces. Today I thought we could do a catch up, and I'll just do a little chit chat with you, let you know what I've been up to, and then every day I'll just check in the afternoon with you and show you what I'm working on. There's a few little Christmassy projects I'd like to do, and maybe they'd give you some ideas as well so that you could take part at home. That's always nice. I'm thinking kind of in the style of Kate from A Homely House, because that was recommended by a few of my followers on my channel, and I really love her channel. I really love that she just checks in and just shows you what she's working on, and she just has a chit chat while she's working on the project, and she'll show you a few little zoomed in parts, and yeah, you get so many ideas, and it's really lovely just to check in with her. So I thought go with a similar kind of vibe. I have set up in my living room, in my armchair, and I do lots of crochet here. There is so much mess over here because we got a new bed, because the bed was sagging in the middle, so two people on either end would end up in the night like right in the middle, and that was not fun. That was just really irritating. So we invested in a new bed, and the mattress and the frame were from two separate companies. Usually I would get one of those people to then take away. You can do that, but that was not an option this time. So we've got a mattress and a bed just chilling out until either me or Jason gets rid of it. So that's annoying, but never mind, that's life. I'm kind of tempted to get a Stanley knife and try and cut the mattress into small pieces. It's a foam mattress, so that may actually work. I'm not 100% sure that would work, but I did it once with an IKEA mattress that was foam. I say I did it, I started it and then made Jason finish it. But anyway, so yeah, so that's why I've got this slightly weird cropped angle. I've got a couple of lovely skeins. Oh, actually, I think I need a hat. I really think I need a hat, because I don't have a hat. I used to wear berets when I was a teen and I loved them. Oh, they're so good with that lovely vintage feel, and you just feel French, like Parisian, which feeling Parisian is always lovely. Perfume and a beret, you're set. So I have this sock yarn from Dandelion and Dogwood in their Maybe Baby colourway, and I have the matching mohair. I think that's in my cabinet, and I'm thinking maybe like a Tchaikovsky hat, so it's all fluffy and lovely and so cute, and it'll be like snuggly because then you can just cover the tops of your ears. So that is a project I'm thinking I would like to do. There's actually quite a few lovely little skeins there. Yeah, I have got quite a few single skeins of sock yarn, which I don't always want to make socks with. I don't know why, but oh, you aren't focused. So yeah, hats. Oh, good. I don't really wear hats, but I would like to wear a hat. Also, I'm working on this shawl. This shawl is the Bennet sister shawl, and I just suddenly fancied making a shawl. I'd made a shawl by Molly Klein Design, which I'll talk about in my podcast, and I'll show you on one of the videos when I wear it, which I adore. I think it must be one of my most worn garments. Oh, it's an accessory, but you know, because it's long, I wear it much more like a scarf, and sometimes I don't get shawls. I didn't grow up with shawls. I never saw anyone wearing shawls. That was not a thing. It was a very thin scarf, and I'd fold it in half, put it around my neck, and on the loop side you just pull through the two legs. So only since I've started doing knitting have I been exposed to the shawl world. Open up so many doors. Anyway, yeah, this is a lot of fun. It's the Flora colourway, which is really lovely, by somebody. It's gone. Loom Wool. Yeah, Loom Wool. And oh, it's so lovely. It's so pretty, but it does have quite a lot of yellowiness to the undyed. It's an undyed base, and then there are some teal speckles, and then there's some kind of flashes of peach and flashes of like a golden yellow. I did think it would be more to the peach side. Absolutely fine. It's just that when you're so pale, and I'm kind of quite piglet pink in my general complexion, like pale things sometimes don't work, but I love it. I'm really enjoying knitting it. I don't think the lighting is so terrible. Obviously it's now autumn. I've got every light on in this room and it still looks like the night time. It's not, it's midday. So anyway, it's got garter on one side, and then there's like a triangle of stocking stitch. Stocking stitches are pretty, and then so is the garter. Anyway, I will show you another time more in depth, but that has just been lovely. Just a nice easy project, and you knit it from side to side rather than top to bottom, so something a little bit different. Really been enjoying working on that. Oh yeah, the other project I'll show you. I think this is going to be the one I now work on the next few days, and I'll show you how I do it. And I've now finished 16 of these in just like loads of colour combos, and they are so pretty. I really love them. I've gone with kind of really bright colours and kind of a rainbow feel. I picked out the liberties that I liked. Some I had some gifted, I'd bought some, and they all have like a creamy white base and then flowers on top. And yeah, then we've got one of white, kind of off-white, then the liberty, then a colour, then the white, and I just ordered the colour that will go between. And it's looking very orange, but it is very orange. It's called hibiscus colour, so it's kind of corally. It looks quite different in different lights. It doesn't glow in the dark like it does on the screen. But I had quite a few kind of colours I hadn't used in the quilt, so I laid them down just to kind of get a feel and see if I had anything that would work. And it just looked so great when I laid it on top of this that let's go with it. And I'm not even an orange person, to be honest. I love peach, I love that side, I love red on the other side, but orange, don't even like orange. But it goes with the project, so I'm going to let the project lead me. I'm not going to be anti-orange. Orange is a beautiful colour, it's just not one that I would wear, and obviously it's a blanket, so there's not even a consideration. You don't wear a blanket. I mean, I wear blankets. They are my most worn, probably, actually, items in the home. especially in lockdown. Don't turn on the heating, just wear a blanket. Anyway, so I thought we could, maybe tomorrow, we'll do some cutting out and stitch some together and just lay it out and see how it looks, see what you think. I'm not sure about the layout because I thought I would do them like bricks where you have two and then one halfway between on the next row, but I have miscalculated how many I would need, and I've got two each of each colour, so there are two green and then there'll be two of this but with a different combo. That makes no sense, but when I lay it all out for you, you'll see. This has been really time involved. It's taken such a long time to get it done, but I'm really happy with it. I think it's going to look beautiful. And then I mean, once I've got it all stitched together, I just need to decide whether I want to square it off. I mean, would be like that, or whether I wanted to bind it with these points, which I've seen as well, and it does look good, but that all has to be done by hand, and I love to bind. I love when you run the machine through the first line of binding, and then you, in a straight line, when you do an ordinary straight binding, and then you tuck it under and do that lovely hand stitch. That is my favourite part, just going in a straight line. But if I was to do the zigzag, there's kind of tucking and pleating, and I feel like the result might not be as polished. Seeing as I bind loads of different things all the time in a straight line, I know that I can do that well. I know that the edging will look gorgeous, but maybe I'd do a sample. I'm not one to sample finishes. It's like a waste of time, isn't it? I mean, it's never a waste of time to try something, but when you do a sample, you're not doing anything with it. So anyway, obviously 16 is not that many, so I'm going to make, I thought I would make a baby blanket out of it, because I'm going to have a baby. I just I would just throw that in there, and that's the main reason why I haven't been online at all for months, because I've been incredibly unwell and had loads of doctors and hospital appointments, just because my health has been so poor throughout. And now I finally feel good, so I can now finally start feeling a little bit happier and excited about it. I was, of course, excited from the moment that I found out we would have a baby, and it took us a lot longer than I thought that it would do to have a baby. So yeah, I was absolutely thrilled, but I just did not expect the level of sickness to hit me, and the just variety of all the illnesses that could possibly just appear from nowhere. Have been absolutely horrendous, but now I'm feeling super excited and happy about it. And sorry, Nina has just walked in. She is my grey cat, and she's very lovely. She likes the mattress because it's upright and she climbs it like it's a tree, just sits at the top and becomes a little bit territorial up there. I popped my news in there. Oh, the baby will come in April, and that's the baby. Oh gosh, it's shiny. Yeah, that's the baby. We don't know if it's a boy or girl until next week, but I will let you know. Yay, it's exciting. And I've got a couple of little bits and pieces that I want to work on. I'd like to do some little socks, although they are not as fun as I thought they would be because they're so tiny. And I have started one little project, just a tiny one. I'll talk about it more in depth another time, but yeah, it's just a little jumper and raglan sleeve, and I've just been striping in different pastel colours. These were all elderflower stitches because I bought some pick and mix. She did like a pick and mix of, and then she'll just send you a selection. I just couldn't pick. There's so many beautiful colours. I thought, do you know what? Just send me a few. With my order, when I ordered I think I ordered a stitch marker set, and I just thought, well, you may as well put some minis in there. You know, you're already paying for postage. You may as well get a few goodies. But that is now, they're all the colours I have. So I either need to contact Elderflower Stitches and find out if she happens to have any spare minis that would go, that she's dyed, or I've got this really lovely, it's a bit brighter, so I don't know how well that would go. It's a 4-ply yarn and I've held it double. I could always try and just pull it out if it doesn't work. And then I've got, oh, that one is it's Nora George, but it was in my So Sweet Violet advent calendar 2 years ago, I think. And then I've got this Lay Family yarn that I've been saving, and I thought the teal in them is exactly the same, and I thought that could be a really nice set. So like a little top, little baby trousers, bloomers, a small child's garment, and a hat. I thought that could be just too cute, and it doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl with that. I think I would put that in a boy or girl as well, a boy or girl in a rainbow. It's a baby. You don't need to have a gendered outfit for a baby. I'd dress a little boy in pink too, if I'm honest. That wouldn't bother me whatsoever. Anyway, sorry, that's just my knee. I'm just kind of crouched. Not crouched, just squidged in my chair. Hi, Daisy.
Nunu, pass home.
Nunu's the cat's nickname.
Beans. I got it.
But we have no food for you to eat, Josie. You came home for a snack and there's nothing.
No, I took the afternoon off.
What do you mean you took the afternoon off?
Couldn't be dealing with it.
You just skived from work.
I took it as holiday.
Shall we just go out for lunch then? We
no,
can go get a panini.
I just ate over it. I'm full.
What do you mean you're full? You said you were hungry because you ate your lunch at 10 o'clock and now you are sad.
I got full and depressed because I ate at 11.
What a silly Billy. I'm doing a vlog for the podcast.
Yeah.
You're in it now. You always try not to be in it. Yeah. Look at that. You see this kitty? She loves this. She loves Jason more. So much. I always say she thinks he's her pa. She wants to play feather. That's the feather on the string. Can you see it? She doesn't like playing it with me. So it's very difficult to point when you're looking through a camera. Okay.
Bye.
Where are you going now?
Upstairs. Bye.
See you later, alligator.
I'll be around.
I might get myself a panini though, because we don't have any food until the delivery comes at midnight. Told me what?
That you would starve.
Well, I won't starve per se. That was fun. I wasn't expecting a visit. He's gone upstairs to play with Nina. Who just comes home halfway through the day and decides they're done from work? Just decided to have half a holiday. He doesn't usually do that, ever. Oh, I got a really good thing in the post today. I'm using the word good quite loosely. So my sister sent me a lovely, congratulations card. So kind of her. And she sent me this, and it was labelled as a necklace. I thought, oh, lovely. I mean, so it's a Hessian bag, and it's got.
You can have that pizza.
I don't want the pizza. I'm showing my magical stone, and it's got a stone in it. I don't know why there's. She said it's a magical stone, and she charged it with the moon. And then there's some very bizarre flaky leaves. I'm sure that also has some magical properties. And then she sent me this like little fishing net. You can put the stone in the net and wear it as like an amulet. So yeah, this is for good health and luck and things. I read necklace and I was just anticipating something from Swarovski or something, because she sent me the bracelet from Swarovski, and then she sent me a voodoo necklace. So funny. Oh gosh. I think that sage absolutely stinks. I don't mean to be ungrateful. Oh. Anyway, I think I will maybe wash the string because it smells of sage. Does that wash out the magic though? I don't want to wash it. No. Maybe I tie it by my bed? You know, like you do with a dream catcher. I don't know if you get the benefit though. You should have to wear it all day every day and sleep in it, and you put the stone in your pocket. Anyway, some of you may also do magical stones. Some of you also may find that very funny. I found it just so. I just was not expecting a magical stone. So what am I going to do now? Oh, anyway, the projects that I've got, I'm thinking gingerbread would be a lovely one. I love making gingerbread. Jason loves eating the gingerbread. I'll make a whole tin and he just eats it. It's like it's gone. But you need silver ball bearings. They're like little sugar balls that are edible and silver and fabulous. Jason likes those. And I would like to make some Christmas stockings for my fireplace, which is in front of me. But it's a bit shabby, the fireplace, so I need to zhuzh it a little bit. And I've got all the leftovers from my blanket. So I'm thinking Liberty stockings in fun colours. That's gonna be good. And I'll probably make one for me and one for Jason in a shoe shape, like in a normal shape. And then I'll make one for Nina in like a paw, with paw prints. And then I'll make one for the baby. Well, I don't know the name of the baby yet, but I will embroider everybody's name on them, and I think that could be cute. And maybe I could do a few different stitches. I did a monogramming course years ago now and learnt how to do monogramming, and I've got quite a few kind of tools that you would use for it, and oh, it's beautiful. They're just so lovely to use. So I can show you how I would do that. And we could do a few different stitches. We could do a back stitch, a satin stitch, because I want them all to look like they go, but all a little bit mix and match. And then maybe I could set aside some extra fabric in case we have another baby. Oh, I don't plan on having another baby. We're so awful for the first 4 months of this pregnancy. I don't know how you would do that again. How do women do that more than one time? I don't know how they do it more than one time, but they do. Anyway, you don't want one person to be left out. That's not nice. You want everyone to have. So I'll probably keep aside a bit extra. And I've got some nice Christmas fabrics that have similar colours in them. So I think it could be florals maybe and Christmas. We'll see. We'll lay them all out and have a bit of fun. And I probably only need to do the fun prints on the front. And maybe we could do some pom-pom trim on it. Oh, and some rick-rack. Rick-rack is where it's at. So that's for me for now. And yeah, I think I'll spend the rest of the afternoon just going to lay out a few different bits and pieces and see if I can plan some projects that we can have a look at together. I'll speak to you later. Yeah, bye bye for now. These are my little kind of plans. So this is my fireplace. That's my fireplace. And it has the most disgusting tiles around there. I put those down. So I need to grout those. And then I'm going to clean those. And I think I'm going to paint them. I think I'm going to paint them black. I was going to use those tiles. They're like a gold brassy metal. But I don't have the machinery to cut them. So it's just going to be slapdash. And maybe I should get some more wood to fill this properly. That is filled because Nina is a menace and she'll climb up there and sit in the soot. So we blocked it off with the wood. Anyway, so that is that. That's going to be the fireplace. And then I thought I would do some stockings. That's Nina's one. She's a paw. And then I thought above I could do some little paper houses, just 2-dimensional. I don't know whether I'll do different sizes. It might be nice just to have them all that one size in a row, all different colours. There's Nina, she's very happy about it all. So I think that's going to be fun, and I think tomorrow I'm going to pick the fabric for those. And then we're doing a Christmas card exchange at work, which I suggested, which people seem to be happy about. We're not working at the moment, so I thought I would take out the cards and then maybe paint the envelopes so that they'd be fun when they came in the post. My sister, I'm going to do her a little blanket, so I've got the fabric already. It's not going to be patchwork, it's just going to be top and bottom. That's a folded blanket with a binding. It's a terrible drawing, sorry. It would just be a top, a bottom, and then the wadding inside, and I'll just do the quilted lines through, and then I'll do some kind of pretty label, which I'll embroider. And she'll really appreciate that. And then my hexagons, which I need to start cutting out the orange. So those are my few little projects, just thinking offhand. That's going to be my first little project there, and I don't know how long it will take me to do these stockings. I've got some interfacing that's like spongy, and yeah, so that's the plan. I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing very little and working on my Bennet shawl, just because it's so fun, and I'm really loving the edging that you do as you go. You don't have to finish it and then go all the way around the edge. It's just part of the pattern, which is so nice. Oh, I've left it in the middle of a row. The very naughty, very naughty. So this, Miss Marple, and that's what I'm going to watch. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.